We're live. Almost. Oh, we already have a like. Thank you. Waiting for people to come into the room. If someone could timestamp, that would be so helpful to me. Okay, just waiting for the screen to come on. I'm writing the chat. I don't usually do this, but we're doing $20 PayPal reads. So please get in queue for that. And weekly all signs. A really popular reading that we have for this channel, before I gave it away temporarily, is the good news, bad news. So the ones I've chosen for this, the primary pool is going to be the haunted house, and the clarifier is going to be the movie tarot. A couple of my favorite. I was pulled to these out of the 200 that I have. Hi, babes. Welcome. I'm glad to see people in the room. So we're going to go in astrological order like we usually do. And that would be for, from Aries to Pisces. And then we'll add whoever's in queue for the $20 comprehensive reads. This could range from a 3-card to a Celtic cross. Just depends on the nature of your question. There will be clarifiers for that as well, so it's not going to be yes, no. Okay, so you'll get a comprehensive interpretation of the cards. Plus, I'm psychic, so you're going to get extra. I see a turnover card, which is a little unusual. You will get a comprehensive reading for only $20. Now, keep in mind, I usually charge $55 for a half-hour read and $100 or for the 1-hour reads, which are recorded if you're interested for that. The 12-month readings are $275. Okay, let me see. I saw a turned over card, which is important because I've been reading over 35 years and I usually don't have turned over cards. So, oh, interesting. It's the Queen of Swords, the Six of Cups in reverse, the Four of Wands in reverse, the Lovers in reverse. That's kind of interesting. Okay, I'm going to put these back in the deck. Oh, Tammy Warner. Oh, thank you. Yes, I have a different one. I will put it here now. Please choose the friends and family option. And not for your donations, and not how are you, Tammy? I've missed you. I'm so happy to see you here. Okay, we're going to start with Aries. We're going to do the good news, bad news for the week of June 9th to the 15th. Let's see if we can get this centered. Boom. There we go. I'm a stickler for... So Tammy, yours is going to be the first personal reading. Now remember, it's one question only, but it's a comprehensive answer. So please do not give me your sign. Do not give me your birthday. Cold readings are welcome, If you want, that means you don't give me the question either. Usually the cards tell me what the question is. So, but I prefer to not burn time on those. So if you could just give me your question as if I already know the backstory, that would be great. So again, no backstory to your questions. No, don't give me your sign. Don't give me your birthday. Okay, thank you for the heart. Okay, what's the good news for Aries this week? June 9th through the 15th, 2024. What is the good news for Aries this week? June 9th through the 15th, 2024. I'm seeing a lollipop. I don't know what that means. But I'll probably will be told before the end of the reading. Okay, the first card you have, Aries, is the Four of Pentacles. Let's see if we can get that centered. Four of Pentacles. And then you have the Six of Pentacles. Definite focus on money. And then you have, boom, 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 the Knight of Cups in reverse. Now, see how it kind of almost looks like the Hanged Man? So not only could you be working with an earth sign this week, but it quite possibly could be a Pisces or Sagittarius as well, because it's reminding me of the Hanged Man. Now here for the clarifier, this is good news, okay? So the clarifiers we'll pull in a minute. And here you see like a voodoo doll, right? Someone is, because it's in the upright, someone is wishing you or intending for you to have good luck, or you're doing this with someone else. But since you are the court, you are the subject of the reading, I would say someone's wishing you good luck in money or resources, right? They have good wishes for you, which is dynamite. It might be a water sign or a fire sign, okay? Six of Pentacles is essential. Now, the Six of Pentacles is charity or pros and cons of a situation. Weighing the pros and cons of a situation. Equal give and take energy. So someone either wants to give you resources so that you're good, or they're wishing you, because this is spell casting here, someone's wishing you good luck. If it's in love, someone is holding back because they're thinking about it. Maybe they're thinking of resources, or they know you're distracted by resources. But this is the good news, okay? You have someone very supportive, one or more people very supportive of you, okay? You're wishing, whether you have money or not, you're wishing or pulling money in a manifestation, noetic sort of way. Okay, and it's good. It's in the upright. Again, really strong Hanged Man energy. So Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but more Pisces energy. If you're an Aries with the rising sign of Pisces, this could be just you focused in on yourself. But the good news is that A, you have support, and B, you're pulling money in. You have the energy supporting that. Now let's clarify, and then we'll do the bad news. Oh, thanks, Tammy. You're so sweet. Okay, let's clarify. I want to know who this is. So please clarify. I almost said the Hanged Man. Please clarify the Knight of Cups in reverse. Please clarify, this could even be an X, because the key phrase for the Knight of Cups in the upright is new lover on the way. In reverse, not so much, but it could be an X that's wishing you good luck as well. That's another scenario. Now, if you want a personal reading just for you, please, I'm doing a special right now. So please get in queue for the $20 reading. And it's a comprehensive one, okay? What is this Knight of Cups in reverse mean for Aries this week for good luck? What does this Knight of Cups in reverse mean for Aries? Now remember, I saw a lollipop. Lollipop is usually associated with childhood experiences, okay? I see a red one, so it's a red to me is family. What's this Knight of Cups mean in this reading for Aries? Good luck, June 9th through the 15th, 2024. Let's cut the cards. Boom. We have the High Priestess, definitely Pisces energy, right? And you can see here's Betelgeuse. Now, there may be a revival of a romantic connection, possibly from the past because of the lollipop. See, I told you I'd find out what the lollipop means. So from now on, because I don't remember ever getting that vision in my head, I will forever associate it with childhood or a past connection. So see, remember red I was getting, right? So there's currently Betelgeuse is in post-production, the second Betelgeuse, the revival. And here you have the Winona Ryder character, right? She travels to the netherworld and she, gets rid of a past or an ancient maleficent connection, right? And she has the guidebook to the deceased in her in her arms. So if someone was hoping to come back, either they're not, because you want to like cut connections with the past, but this person knows this and they still think good of you. It could be romantic, it could be spiritual, someone you definitely has a spiritual connection with, right? But they're Betelgeuse. So, there's that. And then you have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Of course you do. You are more mature than this person. You probably have a water, moon, or rising. But if not, don't commit yourself to it. Don't marry yourself for this. Again, red. So it very well could be a family member, okay? Here she's holding a cup. She's neutering it. In reverse, not neutering. You are a spiritual being this week, and you're spiritually calling in money. So this is a charity card, or you're manifesting in this deck. Boom. What's this? Oh, this is not a 6. This is an 8. Sorry, my eyes are tearing. So 8, same thing. You are working hard for the money. You are maybe apprenticing. If you are looking for a new job, you are hired. Okay. And maybe it's for less money, but there's good news. There's a promise. Now, if you're already employed or you're just a house person, you work from home, or you just don't work because you're independently wealthy or whatever it is. Now, remember, I confused this with the 6, even though there's obviously 8 now that I wiped my eyes of dry eye tears. But definite 8th house. Now, you could be inheriting money is possible, okay? Because inheritance, Book of the Dead, right? Someone you have a spiritual connection with. Remember, the idea of family came up. If this person isn't dead, they think they're dying, and they're just doing they're skipping probate and just giving people their inheritances ahead of time, okay? Or they're just doing that before they get sick, okay? Because they're thinking about their own mortality. Okay, that's always possible. But here, apprentice, receiving other people's money, 8th house, right? What's this 8 of Pentacles in the upright mean? Sorry for the dry eye blurriness. I apologize. What's this 8 of Pentacles in the upright mean for Aries this week? For good luck for June 9th through the 15th, 2024. What's this 8 of Pentacles in the upright mean for Aries and good luck? June 9th through the 15th, 2024. Boom. Here you have the 5 of coins, but in the upright. Now, the 5 of coins in the Rider Waite, not a great card, but here it's very mild. Okay, you can see there's alignment with money. Okay, there's alignment with money. Again, you might receive, if it's a job offer or a new job, it's less money than you were expecting, but it's still more than you could have gotten, I want to say. And then you have the 6 of Swords, which is in the upright, which is amazing. If you've had a hard time with money or resources in the recent past, it picks up this week. At least that's what the cards are showing. 4 of Pentacles is holding on to your money, being a miser, saving money. Okay, so even if there's not money coming in, there's not a whole lot of money going out either. So 4s are a very stable number. Okay, all right. Well, that was a comprehensive good news reading for you, Aries. Now we're going to do the bad news. And we're going to switch it up and use the movie tarot as a primary. I would love some likes if you don't mind, guys. What's the bad news for Aries this week, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What's the bad news for Aries this week, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? Now, if you're just joining us, I just did the good news for Aries. What's the bad news for Aries this week, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? I just heard the name Tyler, or a T name. So it's Tyler, Ted, Thomas, that kind of thing. 3 of Wands in reverse. Maybe it's not the opportunity you were looking for, but it's still an opportunity. Also, you're kind of like not looking too far into the future, or you can't, because you're concerned right now. And remember, we just did your good news reading. You know, things are turning around. 5 of Swords, still feeling, it's in the upright. If you do have an opportunity, maybe it's not the ideal opportunity, but it's still an opportunity, but you beat out 2 other people. So you need to find the silver lining is the advice, right? And look, again, Hanged Man looking sort of energy. Even though this is the World card, it's still in the 3rd position, which is really interesting visual for me. Here you have the 5th element. Very spiritual card. Even though this is the World, you are on the cusp of ending a cycle that you've wanted to end for a while. And, you know, overall, your bad news is not all that bad. There's one step that has to be done, or one person you need to rely on, just as in the 5th element, that will pull everything together and finish a cycle, or someone who's going to save you in some way, but you have to wait for that. So this World card in reverse means there's a delay in something or someone help. Okay, but remember, your essential is, as far as bad news, this is actually pretty okay. There's no tower, you know, there's no maleficent energies. Okay. 3s are related to the Empress card, 5s are related to the Hierophant, and the World stands on its own, or hangs on its own, as it were. So again, Pisces, Sagittarius energy I'm feeling here. Okay, let's clarify. And then we'll move on to Taurus. What does this 3 of Wands in reverse mean for Aries? Bad luck, June 9th through the 15th, 2024. What's this 3 of Wands energy in reverse for bad luck for Aries in June 9th through the 15th, 2024? I'm seeing the color yellow and in my head, and here we see yellow, which is sometimes is most of the time is actually in the Three of Wands. But yellow for me, if you know me, is deception. Okay, so there's a little bit of deception because it's present on half of the card. There's a deception about an opportunity. There's a deception about incoming stability because you're moving out of the Two of Wands energy and into the Four of Wands energy, right? So this is the calm before the storm. Here, fun. So a Pisces is going to be very important to you this week. Good and bad. There's a delay. They wish you well, but there's a delay in how they can help you. Remember, I kept mistaking the Eight of Pentacles for the Six of Pentacles. So this is a benefactor, okay, possibly from your family. The deception is that someone's maybe hiding the fact that they're helping you. That they're doing it behind the scenes because you have this High Priestess energy, right? And they could be hiding it from a Scorpio. Here's the Death card. They don't want things to change too much for you because the Death card is in reverse, Scorpionic energy. But here you see a vampire. So you've known this person for a long time. It's possibly family because the idea of red, right? Someone may be trying to actually disperse the inheritance or their resources to everyone. Okay, so if somebody's doing that, like if grandma, for instance, it's like, hey, I don't want you guys fighting over my stuff when I go. So I'm just giving it to you now. It could be that they have some hidden knowledge, possibly of a illness that they're worried about. Okay, I don't see that they're going to die because the Death card is in reverse. Okay, but they're worried about that fact, and they worry about how everybody's going to be taken care of afterward. Whatever it is, they're keeping it a secret as to why, or they're keeping a secret that they're helping you. Okay, but a cycle is ending. Okay, the Five of Swords, you win over two others. I don't know who those two others is. Maybe you want to make that your $20 question. At any rate, that's Aries for the week of June 9th through the 15th, 2024. Now we will move on to Taurus. So if somebody could please timestamp, that would be amazing. And please get in queue for your personal readings, which will happen at the end of all signs. This is the popular weekly good news, bad news, which was, for the 5 years I had the channel, quite popular. Now I have the channel again, so that's going to be a thing. So what is the good news for Taurus in the week, next 7 days, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What is the good news for Taurus, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What's the good news for Taurus? Hi, kitty kitty, baby kitty kitty. June 9th through the 15th, 2024. Boom. Ooh, first card you have. Hi, kitty kitty, come. First card you have is the Ace of Cups in the upright. Yes, please. Now remember, this is your good news reading, okay? Ace of Cups, you are receiving emotions. You are receiving abundance. You don't have a cup. Maybe you're not expecting this outflow of energy, of love or emotions from someone. And then here you have, ooh, there's a lusty energy behind this. So this is probably a romantic reading. This is the card we don't speak of. And if you know, you know. We don't say the name of this card out loud because we don't want to summon these. Okay. But they are legion. Okay. Monkey, come. Monkey, come. You okay? Your monkey okay? Monkey. It's okay, baby. In the upright, you can see these people are being tormented. Now, this card for me, the card we don't speak of, represents Capricorn, Scorpio, and Leo. That might be important. That's the central. Now, if this has to do with love or romance, whenever we get this card in reverse, it means It can mean a deceptive energy, or it can mean a greedy energy, or it can mean sex without love. So this is like friends with benefits, a one-night stand, that kind of thing. You're open to receiving love. Now remember, this is the good news reading. So we're going to look at the lighter side of these cards. And your worries are over with the Nine of Swords in reverse. If you were having sleepless nights over someone, that is past. And if you have feelings for someone, you find out, or you have a revelation that it's more than sex for you. It's love. And if you were closed off to receiving love or wanting to get married, you know, which is hand in hand. It's interesting I used hand in hand. So you may hold hands with someone. At any rate, you are open to it now. So the dark night of the soul is over, and you're not looking for a lust. If you tended to look for or were attracted to lustful connections, that energy is moving out. Okay? Monkey, it's okay, baby. Why are you crying? Why are you crying, baby? It's okay. Okay, let's clarify. I would love it if someone could like the video. That would be amazing. Let's clarify this card first. What's the meaning of the card we don't speak of? In reverse, June 9th through the 15th, 2024. What does the card we don't speak of in reverse mean? For Taurus, June 9th through the 15th, 2024. What is the meaning? Monkey, why are you crying? Monkey Kim. What's the meaning of the card we don't speak of in reverse for Taurus, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? I heard you will get what you want. Ace of Cup in reverse. You may not be on this. Now you have the two aces. Now, two aces as the tarot cluster mean union or partnership. Okay? It also could mean a new job, especially if the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles fall together. But you have two Aces of Cups. Now here you have like an Alice in Wonderland, right? Someone is no longer fantasizing or being unrealistic about love. They've gone past the dark night of the soul. This could be you, okay? Even though this major arcana signifies for me, as after 35 years of reading, Scorpio, Leo, Capricorn, right? But here you have this Alice in Wonderland kind of energy, right? Someone may not be open, but you are open. And the good news is that you can move past this lustful energy or this lustful connection. The dark night of the soul is over. Okay, I don't think we need to clarify that further. Okay, that's the good news, okay? Now let's do the bad news for the week for Taurus. And we're going to use we're going to switch it up and use the movie tarot for that as the primary pull. Monkey, beep, yang, yang. Monkey, yang, yang. What's the bad news for Taurus for the week of June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What's the bad news for Taurus for the week of June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What's the bad news for Taurus for the week of June 9th through the 15th, 2024? Now, the $20 readings are only for during the live, so please get in queue for that because usually I charge $55, okay? The first card you have is the Four of Coins, Taurus. Now, Four of Coins is like the miser card, saving money, not sharing, when it's in this context of the question. The Magician card in reverse. There's something that you're not broadcasting or you can't manifest. Okay. And then you have the Page of Coins, which ironically is, because this is the movie Tarot, this is the that millionaire movie, right? Where the kid is in a game show in India, and he gets all the questions right and becomes an instant millionaire. But he's questioned as to how he has this knowledge, and he just based it purely on his experience. So the bad news is that maybe based on your past experience, maybe influencing with money is influencing how you manifest this week. You may be saving or conserving money because that money doesn't come easily, or you're coming out of a time of or fear of poverty. Okay, you feel you can't manifest it. Now, this is that movie with God, what is his name? I'm drawing a blank. Where he goes to Mars and gets stranded or abandoned, right? And he has to make it on his own, right? So he has to, even though he has a specialty in a certain type of survival skill, he has to learn everything, right? Now, pages, if they had a number, would be the number 11, which is tied to the Justice card, okay? The Magicians are related to the Aces, the Fours are related to the Emperor card. Now, the bad news is that you might still be pulling in past experience that may be blocking your manifestation. Okay, but let's clarify. What is the Page of Pentacles in the upright mean for Taurus for bad news for June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What's the bad news clarification for the Page of Coins for the week of June 9th through the 15th, 2024? I heard, I feel lucky. I feel lucky. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, Taurus, you're the Page of Coins in this scenario. You may be triggered this week from because an experience with money or a certain Aries, Gemini, Virgo. You may be fearing that someone's blocking your manifestation of money, or maybe you're blocked from a promotion or a raise because of greed, okay? Because of your past experiences, but it may be just a false trigger. And then you have the King of Swords in the upright. You may feel like someone's, playing a chess game with you, maybe gaslighting you about your, whatever your income source is, whether it's, an allowance or, actual paycheck or whatever. People may be questioning as to whether, or you may feel that they're questioning you on whether you're competent in a present position. But I feel like this is unfounded. I think you're triggered. You're on the defensive, defending your knowledge, defending your position. Let's clarify the Magician card. Monkey. Oop, had a card jump out. Two of Swords. You may have it. I'm going to keep that. Two of Swords. You're self-protecting, definitely. But in doing so, you may be blocking your manifestation or creation energy. Because the Magician is a very creative energy in the first place, right? Please clarify the meaning of the Magician card in the reverse for Taurus for bad news from June 9th through the 15th, 2024. Please clarify the meaning of the Magician card in reverse for Taurus for the week of June 9th through the 15th, 2024. Two of Cups. I love that. Look at that. I love the Two of Cups in this deck. And this is the Haunted House Tarot. You may be, I mean, this is, to me, is like a secret rendezvous. This is like, you know, getting married in secret, a la Braveheart, that kind of thing, where you meet in a grove. And anyway, so you may be, you know, like doing something in secret behind the scenes, but in doing so, like entirely so, it may be blocking manifestation because you're wanting to keep it on the down low is a possibility. I say that because of the presence of the Miser card. You're not sharing, right? And then this is my Stalker card in this deck. 3 of Wands. So you do have an opportunity, you know, and you're just trying to, the bad news is that you still have naysayers in your energy or your in your memory, which is influencing there. The idea is, you know, you get tarot readings to embrace the opportunities and avoid the pitfalls. You know that you have, because you're not sharing, you may be blocking manifestation energy at the same time. So you're going to need to find out how to be able to manifest fully in secret, because apparently it's secret. Okay. So that's the bad news, that, you know, there's a blockage that you need to work a little bit harder to remove this week if you want money. So far, all the readings are about money, which is a little curious. Okay, now we're moving on to Gemini. Now, you may notice that I don't have the right orientation on this pentagram. That's on purpose. So please don't comment on that. I'm not a witch. I'm a Catholic, and this is the only cloth I had, so I purposely made it upright. So just want to let you know. What's the good news for Geminis this week, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? Please clarify or give me the good news for Geminis, June 9th through the 15th, 2024. What's the good news for Geminis this week, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? Ooh. Please give me the good news for Geminis this week, June 9th to the 15th, 2024. I see the card. The first card you have is the Hanged Man in reverse. Now, this is the Haunted Tarot, right? You can see someone's done some rehab. They knocked through a wall, and then they see this skeleton, right? This hidden element inside the wall. You may find a long-lost object or person this week, Geminis. They could be a Pisces or a Sagittarius, or both. And the next card you have is the Knight of... This is Knight of Swords. It is in reverse, okay? We'll talk about that in a minute. And then the Eight of Cups. I wouldn't be surprised if we get the Three of Wands. someone has an opportunity. This is good news, okay? You're able to either find somebody who walked away, or you're able to walk away from someone you should without too much injury to yourself, okay? There were injuries in the past which you have a revelation about. They could be an air sign, male or female, because it is in reverse. Someone not nice, okay? And you're able to run away, possibly towards a Virgo, okay? Because the Eight of Cups is related to the Hermit card in a roundabout way. But eights have to do with other people's income or eighth house stuff of sex, death, taxes, and other people's income. So maybe you were thinking about whether you should leave a job and you decide to. I'm not telling you to leave your job. I'm just saying what all the possibilities of what the cards are showing me. Okay. So at any rate, you're able to leave something that should be left. And you're able to do it without any personal injury to yourself, unless we have clarifiers that come out that say otherwise. But that's the good news. And it's deeply emotional, spiritual, and mental. It has nothing really to do with other people's money. Please clarify the meaning of the Eight of Cups in the upright for Geminis. For good news for June 9th through the 15th, 2024. Please clarify the meaning of the Eight of Cups in the upright for Geminis, the week of June 9th through the 15th, 2024. I can't remember what I said in the beginning of the reading, the psychic intuit, so if somebody could remind me of that, that would be great. Because I'm kind of elsewhere when I'm doing this. Two of Cups definitely has to do with a partnership or union of some kind, possibly romantic, but this is a friendship card as well. Whoever it is, you were karmically connected to them. Now, I don't use the word karmic the way other readers do, because the way they're using it is incorrect. Okay, I'm just putting that out there. This is someone you were meant to experience in this lifetime. That's what I mean by a karmic connection. Good or bad, right or wrong. You were meant to have this experience or soul connection, and now you're able to leave. And you're going towards an energy. It's like you're starting over. You go from an 8 to an ace to a 2. So you're able to really let go and look for healthier connections. And you finish a cycle, right? Someone who may be a Pisces, because this definitely has this twin energy, right? There was delay. The delays are over. But for whatever reason you couldn't leave something or someone behind, you're able to do so now. This person feels really toxic to me. Whoever this air sign is. Now, it could be their moon and rising as well, because some people sit in their moon energy, okay? This is someone who's really shown you, either privately or publicly, their true self. This is good news, again, okay? And it makes sense that this is a spirituality card, at least in this deck. Because this, remember I said at the beginning of the reading, the Eight of Cups is related to the Hermit card, where this person escapes to go to the mountain to think about answers, okay? Someone may help you with this, and maybe that's why it's bookending this person, okay? So let's clarify this person. I would love to see some likes if you don't mind, guys. That would be amazing. It does help the algorithm with the recommendations, and it doesn't cost you anything. So, welcome to the Ministry of Tarot channel. This is the ever popular good news, bad news reading for those like Tammy who have been very loyal to the channel. I had this channel for 5 years prior to giving it away, and now I've gotten it back because that person wasn't doing anything with it. So What's this Queen of Sword in reverse mean for Geminis this week for good news, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What's this Knight of Sword in reverse mean? I feel like this person, whether they're male or female, is a temptation. Okay? So it's good that you're moving away from it. If it's a situation, it's a legal situation or it's an accounting situation. It could be a work situation where you have to deal with numbers and or laws as part of the everyday. What is the meaning of the Knight of Sword in reverse for Geminis for good news, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? Boom. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, this person was keeping money from you or spending your money. Because you have the 10 of coins in reverse. They made you very unhappy. And it's quite possibly a family member because the 10 of coins is a family reunion kind of card, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. But whenever the Death card and the 10 of coins is coupled together, that indicates family. Someone who kept an inheritance from you and you're just like tired of fighting about it, right? A legal situation, possibly probate. But see the skeleton, the idea of skeleton, right? The Grim Reaper. This person was grim. They were not nice. They were always changing things up, so they were gaslighty. If it's a situation, if it's a work situation, you couldn't get another penny out of these guys, so you're just kind of moving on. So the good news is that you're moving on is the main message from a situation that did not serve you. And you finish a cycle. Okay? All right. Well, that was an amazing reading for you. Now we're going to do the bad news reading, right? For Geminis. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. This is the good news, the weekly good news, bad news. So I'm going to do the good news and bad news spreads for each sign. Right now we are in Gemini. We are doing personal readings at the end, PayPal only, $20, a comprehensive answer to your questions. Please do not give me your sign. Do not give me your birthday. Do not give me any backstory. Just ask me the question as if I already know the backstory, because the tarot cards will tell me what that is. What is the bad news for Geminis? June 9th through the 15th, 2024. And just as an aside, if a reader asks for your sign or your birthday, that's like a cheat, okay? Well, it's not like a cheat. It is a cheat. I can tell a lot about you from the sign that you've chosen to be in this lifetime, okay? What's the bad news for Geminis this week, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What's the bad news for Geminis this week, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What's the bad news for Geminis this week, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What's the bad news this week, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? Okay, I just had a phrase put in my head. It wasn't my spirit guide, so when I say put in my head, I don't hear it, but I see it in my head. It's like planted in my head, okay? This is not your sign, is what I heard. So if you were looking for signs, you're not going to get one in terms of the context of the question. If you were looking for signs from God, or whoever guides you in your everyday life, there will be no clear smoke signal or bat signal, okay, on what to do. So hopefully maybe we'll pull an advice card for this. Justice, you may be dealing with the Libra or a justice situation, but here this is vigilante justice. This is someone who works outside of the law or went through the law, didn't get the result or justice that they want, so they bestow justice themselves. So you may be bestowing justice on a Libra or after a legal situation. It's in the upright, so it serves you to do so. But remember, this is the bad news spread for Geminis. Magician card, again, in the central position. Justice was not manifested or can't be manifested, so you may be thinking about bestowing this justice or revenge yourself. And then the Two of Swords, you have a decision to make, but you can't make it. Again, the idea of this, there will be no signs about what to do. So we'll pull an advice card, and I like to do that from the Dream Decoder deck. So I'm going to use the Dream Decoder deck. Now, I don't do a lot of advice readings because we're going to clarify this, okay? But I want to get the advice right now. Because, we're all adults. We know what we should be doing or how we should respond to a situation, so no need to retell the obvious. What's the advice for Geminis this week? 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 June 9th through the 15th, 2024. What's the advice for Geminis this week? June 9th through the 15th, 2024. I heard don't tell, and then I heard don't show and tell. So don't show your hand this week is, oh yeah. So the advice that I got from the Dream Decoder deck is intruders. You need to self-protect. See how, I don't know if you can really see it, but you have this person looking outside. This is either the intruder or not. You see this happy home. It seems like a fortress, but there's vulnerability. So your advice is not to be vulnerable because someone is casing you, possibly because of a legal situation. This could be someone else's energy where they feel because you were victorious in a legal or work situation, that they need to take now revenge on the side because the legal or public way didn't serve them. They can't quite manifest it this week, or there's a decision you have to make, but you can't make it. Okay, so this may be very well be you, and you need to keep things on the down low. Maybe because the Magician card, a lot of people don't know, is a broadcasting or writer's card. So there's something you can't say or write about a situation. Okay, and that's the bad news. There's something that can't happen yet because there's planning involved, but you haven't decided or can't decide how that's going to proceed. You're being asked not to act right now and not to be, because acting would make you vulnerable in some way. Okay, that was interesting. Interesting. So let's go ahead and clarify anyway. Now we're still in Gemini, so the next, interesting, 2 of Wands. The next sign we're going to read for is Cancer signs, okay? But we're going to clarify this. What's this Justice card in the upright mean for Geminis for bad news, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? Please clarify the meaning of the Justice card in the upright for Geminis, June 9th through the 15th, 2024. What's the bad news clarification of the Justice card? for Geminis, June 9th through the 15th, 2024. I heard I told you so. Empress card in the upright. Now, see how she's holding her stomach? Now, someone is not necessarily pregnant, you know. Here she's looking at a shining orb. I feel like someone is, either you or someone is planning to entrap someone. So there's some planning involved at this point. The bad news is that either you or someone else is planning. Now, if this is you, like, okay, this reading is for all Geminis. It's not like I only read for one person, whoever is out there who can claim it. Every Gemini can claim this reading, okay? That's why online readings work, okay? The idea of fertility, right? You have this creation energy, which the magician innately has. Either you or someone is planning on entrapping you in some way. You can't be vulnerable. You need to self-protect. They could be a Gemini, Aries, Virgo, or Libra. But it's quite possibly a third-party situation. So I don't know if you're trying to entrap somebody sexually or they you, but you need to not be vulnerable about that. But the energy is strongest this week. Let's clarify this card. What's this Magician card in the reverse mean for Geminis for the week of June 9th through the 15th, 2024? Please rewind to look at the good news reading for Geminis. I do have the DVR function operating on this live reading. We're doing all the signs in astrological order. Right now we're on Gemini. What's this Magician card in reverse mean for Geminis, June 9th to the 15th, 2024? I heard you don't have a clue. So someone is definitely planning in secret, either you or someone else, and it doesn't feel great. Nine of Cups. Someone may try to, someone may use drink or a night out to make you act or behave in a certain way. This is also my date rape card. Okay, so please be careful of that. Someone's trying to entice you. Someone who's hiding their emotions. Okay. No, I'm really not loving this. Okay. Because it feels icky to me. And they might even offer to pay for this night out. Okay, someone's trying to create a scenario where they either bed you because they can't get you otherwise, right? Maybe they want to entrap you with a pregnancy, or they. And they may say, hey, come on out. I'll pay for it. You know what I mean? Because they can't manifest it otherwise. It's gross. I don't like it. Okay. But again, the advice is don't be vulnerable because this person is very intrusive on your personal space or the space within you. Okay? Okay, that's different. Okay, now we're moving on to Cancer signs. What's the good news for Cancer signs, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What is the good news for Cancer signs, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What is the good news for Cancer signs, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What is the good news for Cancer signs, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What's the good news for Gemini? Oh no, see, I have to start over. Sorry about that, guys. I usually don't mess up like that. What's the good news for Cancer signs, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What's the good news for Cancer signs, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? I have a cry behind my eyes, so since we're doing the good news, it may be tears of happiness or joy. The first card you have is the Emperor card, and I want to show it to you in the upright. This always reminds me of the father of the bride in the movie Arthur. You know, the overprotective dad who wants, the daughter to marry well. In reverse, this is someone who's a tyrant. So this could be a father figure, husband, boyfriend, older brother, grandfather. It's their way or the highway. This is someone who's very dominant, right? And I just don't like this icky Four of Wands. So, Four of Wands, there is stability in the home, so that's a good sign. Maybe you have an overprotective person in your home, but it's not ill-intentioned, okay? They may be a part of a society of brothers, is quite possible, okay? I want to say. And then you have the World card, again, in this position. Every time we've had the World card, it's always been in this third position, okay, which is interesting. But the good news, you may be welcomed into an exclusive club or society, either through a boss or a supervisor or someone who's esteemed in the community. So if and it brings stability somehow. And you're welcomed. So you will be welcomed into a group that you were seeking to be welcomed into. And this could be any organization. It could be a charity organization. It could be a secret society, whatever blows your skirt up. That's what's happening. You could also be attending a really exclusive wedding. And it may be a destination wedding. Okay. Okay. Let's clarify. This is for Cancer signs. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Helps boost the channel. I want to know what this is. What's the Four of Wands in the upright mean for Cancer signs, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What's this Four of Wands in the upright mean for Cancer signs, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What is the Four of Wands in the upright mean for Cancer signs, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What is the Four of Wands in the upright mean for Cancer signs, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? I heard, I will guess your past. So someone may be promising that they have knowledge of you, or they claim to be psychic. I don't feel like they're not. I'm just saying this is the good news reading for Cancer signs. These people, if they're strangers, they claim to know you. And that's why you're being invited. And here you have the Nine of Cups in reverse. Now we're clarifying the Four of Wands. Okay? I don't know if this is an AA thing where people don't drink. Yeah, but remember, this is the good news. So this isn't like a wish not coming true. You want this, or it'll be good for you. And then the Six of Pentacles in reverse. It's not a charity thing. You were betted. Okay? I want to know who this is. If it's not a secret society thing, you could be moving, possibly away from a tyrannical or oppressive situation. There is an outlay of money, even though it may be not your ideal place, but it's still good. Okay? Maybe there's an outlay of money. Ultimately, there's a change of cycle, or the move leads to a change of cycle. If it's a marriage, it's possibly arranged, but it turns out to be a good move somehow. It feels pragmatic to me. Okay, so let's clarify this Emperor card in reverse. What's this Emperor card in reverse mean for Cancer signs? Good news, June 9th through the 15th, 2024. Please clarify the meaning of this Emperor card in reverse for Cancer signs, June 9th through the 15th, 2024. Ooh, that was a fast one. My fingers began to tingle immediately. Wheel of Fortune, another change. Remember how I heard something like they know you, okay? This person knows you from the past, this Emperor in reverse. So I guess it could be a family member. It doesn't feel like that, but I guess it could be. But remember, we're clarifying the Emperor in reverse, and here you have Back to the Future, right? If you're invited to a wedding or a society or an organization, it was a timing thing, okay? It's timed almost divinely, or it is divine, although I'm not getting that specific message because I don't speak to God, okay? I pray to God, but I don't actually hear God, so just want to let you know I'm mentally stable. At any rate, Emperor in reverse, someone's tyrannical about a change in a chapter. So you may be, the good news is that someone is pushing you to join this group or to make a move that would be beneficial to you. And the time is now. There's an urgency to it. And it's good for you somehow because this is the good news spread, right? And you're welcomed. Or it's a happy home, right? But you have the World card and you have a Wheel of Fortune card. Whatever it is, someone's trying to create luck for you, or it will be lucky for you. Okay, now let's do the bad news reading for Cancer signs for the week of June 9th through the 15th, 2024. If somebody could please timestamp, that would be amazing. What's the bad news for Cancer signs, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What's the bad news for Cancer signs, the week of June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What's the bad news for Cancer signs, the week of June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What's the week of June 9th through the 15th for bad news for Cancer signs? I heard I'm stuck. I'm stuck. The first card you have is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. If you were waiting on an offer of money specifically, it may not be coming, or you haven't had a revelation about, remember, feeling stuck. Remember, Neo was stuck in this matrix, right? And someone had to rescue him. A Earth sign has not approached you about this yet. Still, there's an energy of people around you pushing you to do something. And then in this case, not. But here's the first time the World card has appeared in the central position of all the signs we've done thus far. Again, change of cycle definitely coming. There's a revelation coming. Not quite there yet, right? Because you see like a hangman energy. Again, dependent on another person. Or dependent on divine timing. And then the Four of Swords. Remember how Neo was stored in this liquid and, you know, this false reality was kind of pumped into his consciousness, such as it was. The bad news is that you're asleep about something, but soon you'll have a revelation. So it's not quite time. even though you may be having opportunity to join an organization and it will feel like the start of a new cycle, there's this other part of your life. Because the news cycle is new everything. You move, so you have to get a new job, and you have all new everything, right? There's one part of your life, possibly having to do with money, that is not quite ready. So things are still moving and shifting into alignment so that you do have all new everything. Okay? But there is one major change having to do with a group. That's good news for Cancer signs. Here, there's a sleepiness. There's a sleepiness, not quite time. You know, people are planning on how to bring you in and give you that. There's an idea of revealing secret or exclusive information tied to both readings for Cancer signs. Okay. Kind of want to clarify this money news card. Here, delay is what I'm seeing. What is this Knight of Coins in reverse mean for Cancer signs the week of June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What does this Knight of Coins in reverse mean for Cancer signs in terms of bad news, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? Please clarify the meaning of this Knight of Coins in reverse for Cancer signs the week of June 9th through the 15th, 2024. Again, delay card. So 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Here, there's a fear of what somebody has harvested. Here, there's a delay in knowing how a situation or other people has affected your income or your money. You're waiting on an offer, possibly, and it doesn't come yet. Or it doesn't come in a way that you thought, okay? Because this reading is for all Cancer signs, right? There's a delay in news. And then you have the 6 of Cups. You will hear from somebody from the past or someone with a past. And it's friendly, it's nostalgic, it's joyful. So as far as bad news, just it's really primarily about delays and revelations. Okay, coming out of a time of enforced rest. And as far as bad news, that's pretty good. Okay, because it could be worse, right? Now we're moving on to Leos. Please like the video. That would be helping me so much. I really appreciate it if you could do that. Even if it doesn't show who likes it. So I'd greatly appreciate it. What's the good news for Leos, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What's the good news for Leos, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What's the good news for Leos, June 9th to the 15th, 2024? What's the good news for Leos, June 9th to the 15th, 2024? Boom. Here you have the Wheel in reverse. Now the good news is that there's a delay in a chapter that serves you in some way, Leos, this week. No news is good news is what I heard in my head. The Death card in the upright, see, she's very vampiric, okay? You may be hearing from a Scorpio who's maybe talking to you about some good news or good luck that may be coming into the future that would be beneficial for you, but it's just not here yet, okay? It feels like a secret. And then you have the Knight of Swords in reverse. I don't like this card in reverse for reals, but you know, this is a very gaslighty energy. This person, the good news is that you have some good luck coming up in the near future. There's a delay, Leos, okay? Maybe dealing with a Scorpio air combination person, but really because the wheel is here, it could be any sign that you're dealing with. You get some news that's unusual. Like, hey, I have something cooking in the background. I can't tell you much about it, but I'd really like you to be involved or benefit from it in some way. Or you could have this news for someone else and they're very receptive to it. But I don't think it's the latter of the two possibilities. Also, this is a very sexy, temptress kind of card too, to me. Some may call you a knight after a delay, the passage of time. Gotta be careful though. There's a gaslighty, not truthful energy about it. Again, I have to read it in the context of good news, okay? Because I'm about to do the bad news reading for you. Okay, let's clarify. Heavy clarifications on this particular reading. This is a little muddy. I want to know what this means, which could also mean legal or accounting information. But the good news is there's transformation somehow. Something unusual happens that brings you out of the normal routine of life this week. It feels very hopeful, but mysterious, okay? And someone may tell you this information at night this week. Please clarify the meaning of the Knight of Swords in reverse for Leos, June 9th through the 15th, 2024. Oop, this card wanted to come out. Six of Swords, definitely someone you know gives you this information. And it may have to do with an air sign person because 8 times out of 10, the pips or the court cards is a person to me rather than a situation or a scenario. So there's some news that good luck is coming into the future. We don't quite know when, but this person knows how it's coming, maybe just not when. They don't have all the information. It's almost like this person has a one-track mind, right? And there may be someone from your family because you've known them for a while. At any rate, it may be that an air sign is moving away and thus bring you in some way. I almost feel like you're afraid to walk around. So I don't know if this person was stalking you or something. I don't know. But someone gets word that this person's moving on. Is a storyline I'm getting in my head. Okay. Very airy energy, right? Moving from rough waters to smooth waters. Or an air sign you know who's had trouble in the past, maybe bad luck, is their luck is changing for the better, and that makes you happy somehow. Especially if your moon or rising is scorpionic. Okay. I want to know what this death card means. This transformation has some kind that benefits you in some way. Either emotionally or spiritually. What's this death card in the...
Hi, kitty kitty. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Yeah.
What's this death card in the upright mean for Leos? Good news for June 9th through the 15th, 2024. What's the good news for Leos this week? June 9th through the 15th, 2024. What's this death card in the upright mean? Definitely a scorpionic energy here. What's the good news for Leos this week? In terms of clarifying this death card, June 9th through the 15th, 2024. Boom. The Star. A wish comes true. Now, this is the movie tarot, obviously, right? the movie Tarot. And this is, Judy Garland in The Star is Born. Someone, you may be able to display a special talent that sets you apart from other people. There's a delay in that, but maybe this is a time of preparation. Or maybe someone who is stalking you is leaving town so that you can come out in the open now. But you get this news from a Scorpion person. At any rate, a wish comes true somehow for you. And Ace of Wands, you're starting a brand new action cycle. I feel like you can come out. A natural talent is able to be shown because you're able to fully be yourself and be authentic. Like, in the Dragon movie with Bruce Lee, where, he goes to rescue someone. So someone gives you information that relieves you in some way. It's not going to quite happen yet, but at least there's light at the end of the tunnel. It's a strong storyline that I'm getting. Take it how it resonates. This is a reading for all Leos, so that it may not be the storyline, but all the energies of all these cards are going to be present. The idea that there's a delay in good luck or news you were waiting to hear, but at least it's coming in. You feel it coming in. A air sign person who is not so great, I feel like they're a stalker or someone who's obsessed with you is leaving town. Okay. Or rough waters, you go from rough waters to smooth waters. At any rate, I feel like you're coming in and out in the open somehow, after a time of having to be holed up or secretive. And you're rescued. You have like a feeling of being rescued and being able to be out in the open, displaying of talent and being able to start a new action cycle.
Monkey. Now.
Okay, let's do the bad news for Leo. And we'll switch the decks. The next reading we're going to be doing is the good news and bad news for Virgo. What's the bad news for Leos this week, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What's the bad news for Leos this week, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What's the bad news for Leos this week, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What's the bad news for Leos this week, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What's the bad news for Leos this week, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? I heard it is incomplete. It is incomplete. So remember that because I'm not going to remember it. The first card you have is the Ace of Pentacles in the upright. And then you have the card we don't speak of in the upright. Again, very vampiric energy in the middle, right? That's crazy. And then the Hermit card in reverse. The bad news is that you have not a revelation, but you have information about a Capricorn, Scorpio, Leo that you were suspecting. Perhaps it has to do with money, but it could have to do with sex or romance or temptation. Okay. But it's major because you have two majors here. Maybe you start a money cycle that's promising, but you weren't ready. Ooh, this card wanted to come out. Yeah. Now remember, from the Aries reading, the Eight of Cups is semi-related to the Hermit card. And this was a pop-out, so I'm going to go ahead and take it. But, the person leaves their emotions behind, goes up to the mountain to try to find answers. Because the Hermit card is in reverse, and this is out of Africa with Meryl Streep with the movie Tarot, she migrates to get away from civilization. Vampires are really not a part of society. They're part of an exclusive society that only operates pretty much at night. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify the Hermit card in reverse. It doesn't feel terrible. Maybe you find out that someone paid for sex. I don't know. I mean that's a very rudimentary way to read this combination of cards. Or maybe you heard that someone you were attached to is, I don't know, in money. And maybe you missed your chance. I don't know. Something like that. It feels very external to you. It feels revelatory. What's this Hermit card in reverse mean for Leos? For bad news, June 9th through the 15th, 2024. What's this Hermit card in reverse mean for Leos and bad news, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? I heard Mini Cooper, like the car. So I don't know if BMW is that a thing. Tower. There is an answer or a revelation that's shocking to you. Maybe you find somebody is a hooker or a gigolo. I don't know. But it shakes your foundations, right? You, what was it? Mini Cooper, right? Because we're clarifying the Hermit and out of Africa, if you were planning on going on a trip or just relocating with this Eight of Cups, you find out you can't, or you're forced to do so before you're ready because there's a house fire or a natural disaster. I don't know if a King of Pentacles, a greedy, tyrannical king, is the cause. Could be a Virgo, because this is Earth, right? Could be a combination of Virgo, Scorpio. Hey, the card we don't speak of. Hello, everybody. Mama Jamma! Nice to see you. We have Tammy here, too. Oh, Mama Jamma. I love you both so much. Thank you. I would love it if you guys would like the video because that helps me in the algorithm. But thank you for being here. I love you. I love you. I love you both. And Mama Jamma, you're still the moderator. So moderate if you wish. Thank you, Mama Jamma. Thank you, Tammy, for welcoming me back so sweetly. Tammy, Tammy, Tammy. What is the card we don't speak of in the upright for Leos and bad news, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What's this card we don't speak of in the upright mean? For Leos and bad news, June 9th through the 15th, 2024. Yeah, ladies' night. So this is remember I said temptation card? I know it's a little rudimentary, okay? So because I'm looking at something so simply, I don't know if that's the impulse that you are or should. I don't know which one it is, but here we have the Sagittarian card in reverse. Here it is in the upright. This is girls' night out. This is gossipy energy. The idea of a nightclub, right? The idea of a nightclub or anyway, there may be drinking involved. I don't know. You hear gossip and it may affect your money, or it comes from an earth sign. You're not trusting, or you shouldn't trust. I don't know which. So you're going to have to, I'm sorry, either get a personal reading or something, because it's not being revealed to me here. A Scorpio may be impatient. I don't know. Something like that. Yeah. Communications fast with the Eight of Wands in the upright. Now you have 2H, which means surprise developments. You have the Tower here, which means surprise developments, right? So you have information that comes to you fast. I feel like because I'm a little muddy on it that you don't know how to interpret it either. Like, what does this mean exactly? I mean, you know what the baseline is, but apparently it feels like a more complex situation that may have subplots. It might have to do with money. It might have to do with resumes. I don't know. I don't think it's resumes, but I have to give that to you. Could be online dating, right? With someone who I don't know. Because this is vampiric, and that I automatically think of blood. I feel like someone, if you're in a scenario where you're going to have sex with someone, you definitely should self protect because there's strong STD energy here. Okay. Anyway, let's see what you have a new start with money somehow. But it may be happening before you're ready. So let's clarify that. Okay. What's this Ace of Pentacles in the upright mean for Leos? June 9th through the 15th, 2024. I'm in and out, so if I miss a troll, I'm sorry. That's okay. I love you guys. Tammy, Mama Jamma. What's this Ace of Pentacles in the upright mean? For Leos, the week of June 9th to the 15th, 2024. Yeah, Three of Cups. This is my celebration card. This is there's an idea of going out. Like to drink or party or something. I don't know. Because I have two drinking cards here. You might spend too much money on drinks. Is rudimentary. I feel like something's very complex. And then Knight of Cups. Yeah. Bad news is that if you're not careful, you're going to be exposed to an STD is what I'm thinking. That's a really strong possibility. If you don't go out, like say Natasha, that's impossible because I don't go out. You may be dealing with someone online that secretly has this and they're trying to entice you to go out. They might be Scorpio, but playing or pretending to be a Virgo somehow. And they're just going to walk away anyway. 2/8 surprise developments. That's a given. Surprise developments. New money cycle. Strong STD energy. Not saying you're going to get an STD. I'm just saying there's a danger of exposure to an STD, and that's the bad news. If you're, really into someone, they have a dirty little secret for reals. Okay, now we're going to go on to Virgos. Yes, please. Tammy, you're a Virgo, right? If I remember correctly. What's the good news for... I almost said Tammy. What's the good news for Virgos this week? June 9th through the 15th, 2024. I get the sense that you're going to hear from someone you haven't heard from in a while. Could be work-related. We do have a Saturn going retrograde, so that can bring somebody from the past, from a work environment, into your life again. Think back of what was happening last time we had a Saturn retrograde. So let me look that up for you really quickly. Let me see here. Was a Saturn retrograde. Okay, it will go retrograde in Pisces. So you may be in touch with the Pisces, especially the last week of June, because Saturn goes retrograde on June 29th and will return direct on November 15th. It would have been some years since the last Saturn retrograde. Saturn retrograde last time there was. Also, you have to watch for sudden earthquakes as well. Let's see. For Earth signs, because it's happening during the Virgo reading, apparently, according to Cosmopolitan, who the person who does those, I think, is a famous astrologer. So it's okay to listen to this. Easy peasy walk in the park, as you tend to have all your stuff together. You'll never miss an opportunity, and review a game plan with positive optimism. Maybe it's time to amplify and go bigger, bolder on your ambitions. You've got this. It doesn't say when there was last in retrograde. Saturn last went retrograde in... It would have been 2023, I'm sure. But it would have been in a different sign. It would have been in the sign of Aquarius, probably. It's always a time of reflection. Saturn rules routines, right? Okay, the last time it went retrograde was not in Pisces. It's been a decade since that's happened. But the last time it was, think of what you were doing back in June 17th, 2023. So what happened last June? So a lot of Virgos, they had to resort to a higher authority to get something done. Was a typical, if I'm remembering correctly, manifestation of that energy. Okay. That probably would have been an Aquarius. Okay. What's the good news for Virgos the week of... Oh, yeah, Tammy, you are in Virgo. Okay.
See, I remember
My fellow Virgo. What's the good news for Virgos the week of June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What's the good news for Virgos the week of June 19th through the 15th, 2024? Somehow the person who reaches out to you during the Saturn retrograde, especially this month, probably watches you closely. So they have a way of tracking you, at least online. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. The good news is that you won't need charity, right? Somehow. The change of cycle. Yes, please. I've really felt that for coming in. With the World card, it's essential. And then I'm not crazy about this particular card. This is the Hierophant, but I don't like it in this deck. Again, stalker energy, right? This person is able to see you in some way. I don't know if you fear them somehow, but this is, bare bones. This is a corporation, school, teacher, student, religion, change a cycle, no charity. But again, no give and take either. So let's clarify what this exactly means. I feel like looking at the bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords in the upright, Four of Swords in the upright, Ten of Cups in the upright. Yes, please. Let's clarify the the movie Tarot. Last June, huge argument with family. Oh, yeah. Okay, so it may come up again or it may be resolved. Like, completely. Anyway, there's a return to this somehow. You'll be dealing with the same themes. If it's not that exactly, you'll be dealing with the same themes. Like, you may return to it to explain why you've, say filed an HR complaint or whatever or had the argument, right? It comes up for resolution, peaceful resolution, I feel. What's the Six of Pentacles in reverse mean? For Virgos, for good news, June 9th through the 15th, 2024. Something comes full circle with this World card. And you're welcomed back into something. Possibly a corporation or a philanthropic organization. I don't know. But heavy idealism. But this is a person who's like, no, I don't want to be exercised, right? But, you may have to deal with a priest somehow or some kind of authority. What's the Six of Pentacles in reverse mean for Virgos? June 9th through the 15th, 2024. Or something is exercised. If you do have a stalker, they're very possessive over you. Seven of Wands. Where you had to stand up for your rights. There was no equal give and take. So something returns for resolution. It's something that you had to defend yourself and now you don't. Okay. Which is amazing. And I don't know if it had to do with a lie or a legal matter. It was karmic, but here you had Fight Club, right? Because it's the movie Tarot. You no longer have to defend yourself or fight. And you don't really have to do much to... It's full circle. You don't really have to do much to... It's only you have to like, hey, this is what happened. It feels like you had to defend yourself for something you didn't do. Or something like that. That's amazing. What's this Hierophant card? What's this Hierophant card? Or someone may do this with you too. So, there's that energy too. Or a lie is exposed is another meaning of this Ace of Sword in reverse. And it benefits you somehow because this is the good news spread, right? What's this Hierophant in the upright mean? For Virgos in good news for June 9th through the 15th, 2024. Six of Swords. Now, if we get... sorry.
Kitty, 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 kitty.
Now, if we get 3 sixes, that means, a completion of some kind, right? If we get 4 sixes, that's like harmony, okay? At any rate, you only have 2 here right at the moment. Sixes are related to the Lover's card. The Hierophant is related to the 5s, which is about change. And it's in the upright, so maybe change for the better with a school, institution, church, or corporation. Six of Swords moving from rough waters to smooth waters, right? And look at this, yeah. This card, the card we don't speak of, has come up many times. So the good news is that you make the right choice between good and evil. and it smooths your way somehow, or there's temptation and you're able to move past the temptation based on your religious or morale system, right? So let's see what that changes. I say between good and evil because the 6 is related to the Lover's card, which usually depicts the Garden of Evil. That's why you have this priest and this, not priest. What does this World card mean for Virgos? The week of June 9th to the 15th, 2024. What's this World card in the upright mean for Virgos? The week of June 9th to the 15th, 2024. Boom. 3 of Wands. It's quite possible that an opportunity will pass you by, or you can't see the future of a possibility, but it might be the idea that because it's a Saturn retrograde, that you're not supposed to go back to a past opportunity, that you need to move on and change a cycle. And here you have the King of Coins, away from a Capricorn type. See, in the upright, this person is Willy Wonka. They have one image that they show, and then you have the image of the person that they really are when you're alone with them, right? And this person prompts you to change a cycle. And here you have the Lover's card. It could be a lover from the past, but it was forbidden. Maybe the good news is that something is no longer forbidden and you can change a cycle, right? And this may be your energy where you don't have to pretend to be something you're not. And maybe you're not looking too far in the future, but there is a change of cycle where you're looking into the immediate future, okay? But it was a forbidden love. If it's romance, it was a forbidden love. It was temptation before, but it moves to the next level. Because there is love, and there's a new start that's about to begin. And you're no longer defending yourself or closing yourself off to this. And it was a moral choice, right? It was, between good and evil. Okay, that's interesting. So no matter what arena, you're no longer having to fight for it or defend it in some way. Definitive change of cycle. Now, what does that mean? I need to remind you that change of cycle is all new everything. It's a completely different book. You're not moving on to a new chapter in the same book. Okay? All right. Now the bad news. And then the next reading will be for Libra. What's the bad news for Virgos this week, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What is the bad news for Virgos this week, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What's the bad news for Virgos this week, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? I heard make nicey nice. So I don't know if you're supposed to kill somebody with kindness, no matter what they say or do. Just wanted to come out. Look at that. King of Coins again. Make nicey nice, right? Your outer image. You have to portray one kind of image even though you feel another. That popped out. So I'm going to keep that. What's the bad news for Virgos? June 9th through the 15th, 2024. I'm hearing one more. I heard two more. I heard okay. I heard don't cut. Okay. Look at this, the Hierophant in reverse, right? Remember we had Hierophant as good news in the upright. Remember that depicted a possession scene or an exorcism scene, right? Here we have the Godfather. Someone was tyrannical. Someone was tyrannical. They're moving into the past. Remember, this was in the same position as defending yourself. So I don't know if you had a boss who was just terrible in an institution or a authority figure in an institution. Oh, look at this. Vigilante justice with the taxi driver, the page of swords, right? Now I heard make nicey nice. So it's telling you to be this energy even though you feel like you're this energy. And it is in the upright, so it's not lies, but this is my stalker card, right? And then the Four of Swords. I heard resting on your laurels. I feel like the bad news is that you can't show your true feelings in a situation. You might be resenting a situation from last June or the last time Saturn was retrograde in Pisces. And let's look that up. Last time Saturn was retrograde in Pisces. Now remember, Pisces is ruled by the 12th house, which is secretive. The last time Saturn was in Pisces was May 1993 to April 1996. So what was happening in 1993? Oh, I know what was happening. I was in school, so this rules schools for some Virgos. University for me. Okay. So, fours are related to the Emperor card. Pages are related to the Justice card. Hierophants are related to the fives, which is change and conflict. The kings, if they had a number, would be the number 14, which is the Tempest card, right? You need to have patience in showing this nicey nice exterior, even though you feel like this guy, who felt like he had to operate in Taxi Driver, he felt he had to put, again, one image out when really he, it stifling the energy, it was detrimental to them, so it came exploding out, right? So we're still got to clarify an enforced rest of some kind. This is an anarchy card. This is an anarchy image, right? So the Hierophant in reverse is an anarchy card. I don't know if you're going to break the law to make this happen or someone does and acts this way towards you. I'm not really sure. So unlike other readers, if I'm unsure about something, I'm going to tell you. Okay? So, yeah. Anyway. Interested in this one. What's this Hierophant card in reverse mean for Virgos? June 9th through the 15th, 2024. What does this Hierophant card in reverse mean for Virgos? June 9th through the 15th, 2024. What's this Hierophant card in reverse mean? What's interesting, though, since this is the Godfather, right? And the son was played by, the younger version of the Godfather was played by De Niro. And then you have this De Niro card, right? You might be forced to, bad news might be that you need to be forced to do something in the background or just underneath the law. I mean, what fed him, especially in Godfather 2, was the thought to be a leader so they can get back at, get revenge on the people who killed his family in Sicily. Okay? Kind of interesting. Anyway, what does the Hierophant in reverse mean for Virgos? And bad news in June 9th through the 15th, 2024. Ace of Pentacle. You're going to be offered money, possibly. It could be a bribe. By a authority figure of some kind or someone who represents an institution. I don't know why that would be a bad thing. Tower card. Not great energy. If you thought you were going to be getting an offer, you don't, and it's a tower. But then you have the Ace of Cup. So 2 aces mean good luck and a new job. So you may be offered a new job. Maybe you weren't expecting it. And maybe there's some kind of delay that's unexpected due to a natural catastrophe or a house fire. I don't know. This feels very artificial to me. So it could be like, I don't know. At any rate, there may be a new job offer. Maybe it's given to you begrudgingly. I'm not sure what that is. So if it is a new job, you have 2 aces, there's good luck in that matter. So who's this? If it's family, someone, remember I heard nicey nice. So someone begrudgingly makes a truce with you, because this can be a truce card with the Page of Swords and the upright. But it's depicted by the image of taxi driver, so I have to take that imagery into consideration in the interpretation of that card. And remember, he stalks the Sybil Shepherd character, He believes that they're meant to be together. And he has like a misguided... Like, remember when in Taxi Driver, his first date with her is to take her to a porn movie because he likes it. So, like, he's kind of a social moron in that sense, right? Anyway. What's this Page of Swords in the upright mean for Virgos? Bad news, June 9th to the 15th, 2024. I heard it's not what you think. But it doesn't feel bad. It's just like there might be a misinterpretation of someone's motives. And you have the Empress card in reverse. I don't know if someone's planning to get you pregnant to entrap you into being with them. Remember, he tried to rescue the Jodie Foster character at the end, by killing the pimp and all that. Anyway, I don't know. Someone may view you as their ideal, but it's like a twisted ideal. I don't know. Like, instead of being wifey material, for instance, their ideal woman is someone who's very sexual and into the weird. I don't know. 3 of Cups in reverse. No celebration. And then the Sun card. It might have to do with career somehow or an institution somehow. Interesting. Okay. If it's a new employer, you're their ideal, but it's not the real ideal. They have like a twisted view of what the ideal employee is. If it's a love interest, they have authority over you. Remember, I heard nicey nice, enforced rest. Okay. I don't know if this person was sick for a while, but now they're ready to make a move. But again, the bad news is that even though there's good luck, it may be sudden reaching out. But they have a twisted view of what love is, for instance. Like, this person may express their love purely sexually. Like, if I'm fucking you, I love you. Kind of thing, because maybe they're religious or something. I don't know. Anyway, the Ace of Cups, irregardless, is in the upright. and this person may reach out suddenly. Maybe they think you're playing a game where they have to compete with others, like in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Like you're playing holding a contest or something. I don't know. At any rate, pretty mild as things go, So it could be worse. Okay, now we're moving on to Libra. That was kind of interesting, huh, guys? What's the good news for Libras, June 9th to the 15th, 2024? What is the good news for Libras, June 9th to the 15th, 2024? What's the good news for Libras this week, June 9th to the 15th, 2024? What's the good news for Libras this week, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? Oop. Okay, I'm going to take the pop outs. These are the pop outs. Again, enforced rest with the Four of Swords in the upright. See the monsters coming up from the bed, right? So I don't know if you were prone to night terrors or fears, but you'll have a rest from that. And then an earth sign male may be important, or a female, but you have this kind of greedy person energy around you. I don't know if that person's moving out and that's the good news. Anyway, the primary pool. Oh yeah, this is my caveman card. So this is person who just takes, if you're a female, this person has like a caveman mentality. Not that that's bad. I mean, they believe in traditional gender roles. So, I'm the man, I'm going to conk you on the head and drag you back to my lair, and you're going to serve me and be my wife, that kind of thing. At any rate, you have this King of Wands in the upright. Now, two kings as a tarot cluster mean a business cooperative. So this may have to do with work, career, or money, or how you make your money. At any rate, somebody wants you and they're willing to do anything to get you. And then you have the Seven of Cups. They don't want you to have a choice. This person respects you or adores you or really wants you for something, either a romance or a job or something. And you're going to be headhunted, in other words. And then the third card you have is the Five of Pentacles in the upright. Now, in this deck, it's a little weird. You have all these crabs kind of crowding in a church. I mean, this is a loss of faith card, but you're not alone, so it might be a money card. The good news is that if you were running low on money and there were fears around that, you have someone who really wants you, but they may be doing it in a negative way. They may be really pushy. There's a wake-up call of some kind. I feel like looking at the bottom of the deck. Here you have the Moon card in reverse. Secrets are revealed. Okay. But again, this is the good luck reading, right? The good news reading, in other words. Let's wash the cards. Let's see what the wake-up call is. What's the Seven of Cups in reverse mean? Or this could be no options, like this person's not giving you options, but that's a good thing because it could lead into a restoration of faith. Or it brings you out of poverty in some way, like monetary poverty. What's the Seven of Cups in reverse mean for Libras? June 9th through the 15th, 2024. What's the Seven of Cups in reverse mean for Libras? June 9th through the 15th, 2024. Three of Coins. Yes, a promotion or raise of some kind. If you were suffering from poverty, you do have a small money gain, right? That you have no choice but to take. But this is also the Architect's card. So I don't know if there's an architect, like an actual architect involved by profession. Mandatory training that you do want. Now, when you have three kings, like you do here, you have the King of Pentacles twice. In reverse, it's a greedy, tyrannical, oppressive energy that's being balanced by this fiery King of Wands in the upright. You may be dealing with a group of powerful, wealthy men. Okay. Again, this is the good luck read or the good news reading for Libra. So take it how it resonates. Okay. So let's see what this means. The Five of Pentacles in reverse. What's this Five of Pentacles in the upright, or sorry, Five of Pentacles in the upright for Libras? June 9th through the 15th, 2024. What's this Five of Pentacles in the upright for Libras? June 9th through the 15th, 2024. What's this Five of Pentacles in the upright? June 9th through the 15th, 2024. What's this Five of Pentacles in the upright mean for Libras? June 9th through the 15th, 2024. I heard the name Sally. So it's an S name. Sally, nickname, first name, last name. It's an S name. That's important to you. Whoever came to your mind first. And then you have the Four of Swords in reverse. Look at this. The pop out is the Four of Swords in the upright. Here is the Four of Swords in reverse. You're coming out of a time of poverty or a loss of faith. And it's restored by someone outside of yourself. And in the Six of Wands, you have victory. Cool. That's amazing. Okay. Dealing with a group of powerful, wealthy men. That's important to say. Okay. Now we'll do the bad news reading for Libras. Hold on a minute, guys. Have to hop off here for a bit, Tammy. Hopefully I will be back for my reading. By the way, thanks for the reading. Oh, you're very welcome, Tammy. Can you give me your question, or did you have the question in the PayPal? Thank you for getting a reading, though. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you so much, Tammy. What's the bad news for Libras, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What's the bad news for Libras this week? June 9th through the 15th, 2024. What's the bad news for Libras this week? June 9th through the 15th, 2024. What's the bad news this week for June 9th through the 15th, 2024 for Libras? What's the bad news for Libras this week, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? The first card you have is the Two of Cups in reverse. Either you're friend-zoned or you're no longer the friend to someone. And then here you have the Judgment, no second chances. Here you have Kill Bill. She's getting revenge. Someone is not even going to be in contact with you, possibly a Scorpio. They want nothing to do with you, is what I'm getting, or vice versa, and you lose a friend. Seven of Coins, there's a delay or no harvest in a situation. There's something you can't or won't manifest, but I feel like it's that you're the subject of it. Friend-zoned is a really big storyline. If it has to do with money, I heard no charity in looking into this card. There's no ascension in money, but we know from the first reading, the good news reading, is that you're gaining something. So you gain something and you lose something this week, Libras. I feel like looking at the bottom of the deck. The Temperance card, here's the Shawshank Redemption, where this guy can get you anything. Millionaires card, okay. Somebody could be withholding money, and it puts you to a point of judgment by others. Let's find out. This is a timing card, and this is a timing card. Okay? So it's ill-timed. Whatever it is ill-timed. What does the Judgment card in reverse mean for Libras the week of June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What's this Judgment card in the reverse mean? And it's interesting that the way they spelled judgment here is the legal way to that they spelled it. Okay, there's no E. So that's how you spell it in legal matters. I never noticed that before until now. There's no resolution of an unfair judgment of the past. Is another interpretation. What's this Judgment card in reverse mean for Libras? Especially if we get the Justice card in reverse. This week, June 9th to the 15th, 2024. Please clarify the meaning of this Judgment card in reverse for Libras, June 9th through the 15th, 2024. Hello, everybody. Please get your PayPal readings in to get in queue. The Magician card. Now, we're clarifying the Judgment card, which has a Kill Bill theme, right? And this is the bad news for Libra, right? And here, this Magician card. Now, in this deck, this is very suspicious, came to mind, but this is a high deception card in this deck. Here, someone's pretending to be a butler when they're hiding their true self because they want you to like them for them. But you had it in reverse. Someone does not want to manifest you. Okay? Right, wrong, good or bad, upsetting or joyful. You know, this is the bad news card. It didn't go down how you wanted or envisioned. And it's like a done deal, at least this week. Yeah, I think it has to do with love or an apology. The Page of Cups in reverse. Is it a page or a knight? That's a page. Yeah. So I think that's the crux of it. There was all this waiting involved with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, no harvest, never could get off the ground. If it did get off of the ground, it was like, you know, you were in love, but they were, you know, into the friends with benefits, that kind of thing. Anyway, if you were hoping for a change this week, it does not come, Libras. Now we're going to read for the good news for Scorpio. I should make it back. It's my family member being deceitful. I feel like he's manipulating, gaslighting my parents. I can't figure out the motive. Okay, got it. Thank you, Tammy. What's the good news for Scorpios this week, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What's the good news for Scorpios this week, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What's the good news for Scorpios this week, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What's the good news this week, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? Now, if you guys want to get in queue for a reading, personal reading, link, PayPal. Let me see here. One moment, guys. Let me see. Tammy, thank you for getting a reading. Donate fundraisers. Let me see where. To a wallet, some request, log out, profile. One moment, guys. I can't seem to get a link to my profile. Oh. Doot, 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 doot. Okay, well, you want to send your PayPal to PayPal Ministry of Tarot at gmail.com. Boom. Okay. What is the good news for Scorpios? June 9th through the 15th, 2024. What's the good news for Scorpios this week? June 9th through the 15th, 2024. First card you have is the Queen of Pentacles in the upright. I don't know if you're dealing with the Virgo or some kind of other earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn. But to me, this is a Virgo card. At any rate, irregardless, an earth sign who's not vain, not a gold digger, may help you in some way this week, Scorpio. Scorpios and Virgos, by the way, are telepathically connected. And here you have the Four of Cups in reverse. It may be that an earth sign is no longer rejecting you or no longer fears being alone. Or it could be a Pisces or Sagittarius as well, because you have the Hanged Man here in the upright. Now, Hanged Man is always generally a delay. So this is a delay of 9 to 12 days, if it is a delay. Or it has been 9 to 12 days, and you finally hear from them this week. If it's romantic. Other than that, you might be choosing to, in order to kill the boredom having to do with money or resources, and thinking about that you just, you take a step back to wonder, you have the opportunity to step back and the freedom to step back and figure out what you're going to do next. Now, this Four Cups in the Haunted House Tarot deck, you can see this bony hand offering different goblets, and she keeps rejecting the goblets. And the person doesn't change the contents, they just change the appearance of how the contents are delivered. So you may have be thinking about a possible revelation of how someone is approaching you, and you're sympathetic to it, or they are sympathetic to how you're doing this. Anyway, there's an openness or a freedom that I feel like an opening, right? An opening. Opening to something. It feels like money or love, but it could be any situation. Boom. Let me get. So let's see what the offer is about. Someone may not be, and it could be you, no longer rejecting an offer, but contemplating the offer. And it could be money or it could be romance. Or it could be a secret 12th house kind of thing. What is this Four of Cups in reverse mean for Scorpios for good luck, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What's this Four of Cups in reverse mean? For Scorpios and good luck or good news, June 9th through the 15th, 2024. Whatever it was secretive or mysterious in the past. Here you have the Hierophant. It may have to do with a teacher, school, institution, authority figure. Here you have the Godfather. It is in the upright. In the reverse, it's anarchy. Okay. So here you have like a hanging kind of energy, right? Contemplation. There's still contemplation, but there's an opening up, right? Possibly due to boredom, you know. But whatever the motivation, someone's going against the grain. Like if somebody couldn't reach out before, they're just going, hey, I have to reach out. And whatever the circumstances, I'm going to reach out. You know, but there might be a small delay of 9 to 12 days. At any rate, someone is very open. Okay. Well, that's very mild, kind of mundane good news, but, you know, it's music to your ears, apparently. Now we're going to do the bad news reading for Scorpios. What's the bad news for Scorpios, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What is the bad news for Scorpios, June 9th through the 14th, 2024? What's the bad news for Scorpios this week, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What's the bad news for Scorpios this week, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? Oh. King of Swords. Maybe dealing with a secretive person or a secret agent. I don't know. Here we have the Mission Impossible. But someone may have the edge over you in a situation. And then you have the Ten of Swords, betrayal energy, completion energy. You have 11 swords here. So in a legal situation, someone else may be victorious and they're possibly an air sign. And there's nothing to celebrate. Yeah, you lose something this week. So something is renewed or comes to light, but then on the other hand, there's a loss of some kind. It doesn't feel major. I mean, this is tied to the Empress card. This is tied to the Wheel. This is tied to the Temperance card. It could be the bad news is that a air sign betrays you in some way. So let's find out what that is. And then we'll get an advice card for you. What is this Ten of Swords in the upright mean for Scorpios the week of June 9th to the 15th, 2024? What's this Ten of Swords in the upright mean for Scorpios, June 9th to the 15th, 2024? What's this Ten of Swords in the upright mean for Scorpios, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? Again, Hanged Man energy, acceptance in the upright. you realize someone's betrayed you. It's not the same person as in the good news reading, okay? But there's a revelation about a betrayal or a completion energy. And then, yeah, the monster under the bed is exposed. Let's clarify this King of Swords. Another scenario, too, that's popping in my head, you find out an air sign that's close to you slept with another person, because they may say that because they were drunk or something. So that's another scenario. What's this King of Sword in the upright mean for Scorpios? June 9th through the 15th, 2024. Ooh, that was fast. Here you have the Two of Wands in reverse. It was due to partnership issues or you will. This person tried to hide it because you have this Ouija board and the moon. Again, Piscean energy. Maybe it's a Pisces air combination. And then you have the Six of Wands in the upright. But it's a victory card, okay? This person, whoever it is, was happy that they betrayed you or were able to betray you. And they don't really care if it comes out. They may even expose it themselves like, haha, I slept with someone else while we were together or whatever it is. So, I mean, this may be a past betrayal energy, but still a betrayal. And it's still found out. Okay. Let us do Sagittarius. Yeah, and there's a card I left out, and it's the Deception card. Seven of Swords. Okay. I didn't mean to leave it out, but, you know, it happens. It's another message, right? Let's get an advice card for you. And we're taking this from the Dream Decoder deck. I heard leave them behind. I heard both of those. What is the advice for Scorpios this week in response to the bad news, the 9th to the 15th of June? What's the advice for Scorpios this week in regards to the bad news, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? Ooh, I just got touched on the knee. That was weird. And I don't have ghosts in my place, by the way. So this is only manifesting because of the reading. The advice is, if you're waiting to make a change because someone betrays you, you're being asked to either not block it or wait. Here you have the Death and Dying card, okay? This person is being helped through a regression or being helped through their transition to the afterlife. You need to block change. If you find out, for instance, that your present partner is messing around, this is a wait and prepare card. Prepare for the transition. Don't just jump the gun and just leave, right? Because you need to prepare, okay? All right. Now we're going to do Sagittarius. What's the good news for Sagittarius, June 9th to the 15th, 2024? What's the good news for Sagittarius, June 9th to the 15th, 2024? What's the good news for Sagittarius this week, June 9th to the 15th, 2024? What's the good news for Sagittarius this week, June 9th to the 15th, 2024? Okay, well, I just shuffled and then I heard don't shuffle. But I'm okay to cut. So that message, don't shuffle, is for you. And we're doing the good news reading for Sagittarius. Here you have the Nine of Pentacles. This is self-sufficiency, both monetarily and emotionally. This is no fear of being alone. Sagittarius, if you have your eye on a Virgo, I heard give her a chance. So this is a Virgo card, but it can be any earth sign. So give her a chance is what I heard. Remember, this is a good news reading. Here you have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Now, this is the emotionally stable in the upright position or orientation. This is a emotionally stable in reverse. This is a drama queen. Okay, this feels like two different people. Maybe not. Here's the Queen of Pentacles. Now, when we have two queens as a tarot cluster in the same reading, it means gossip. So if you have a choice to listen to an earth sign or water sign, listen to the earth sign story. I heard give her a chance. So the Virgo or the earth sign is telling the truth. The water sign is not. They're dramatic, right? Or they're being dramatic. And something about this earth sign that is very attractive to you, whether you're male or female. Okay, they're very charitable. Okay. I kind of want to know more about this person. Please clarify the meaning. So the good news is that you can trust the earth sign, basically. Okay. They're well-intentioned. They're generous. They're self-sufficient. They're not a gold digger, in other words, if you're a man. Please tell me about the Queen of Cups in reverse, but there's a lot of gossip around these people. What's this Queen of Cups in reverse mean? Now, the Queen in reverse, any card that's in reverse could mean the opposite gender, too. Okay, so this is a male or female. What's this Queen of Cups in reverse mean for Sagittarius, the week of June 9th to the 15th, 2024? Knight of Swords. Immediately, this water sign has a score to settle. I heard score to settle. They want the earth sign to look bad. And then Four of Swords, coming out of time of rest. So if this person hasn't talked about the earth sign, I mean, if that's the scenario, that's the only storyline I'm really getting in my head. They haven't talked about them in a while, but something's awakened. But the good news is that you know who to trust, basically, this week. It's the earth sign. Okay, let's do bad news. So if you didn't know, now you know. What is the bad news for Sagittarius this week, June 9th to the 15th, 2024? What's the bad news this week for Sagittarius, June 9th to the 15th, 2024? What's the bad news this week, June 9th to the 15th, 2024 for Sagittarius? What's the bad news this week for Sagittarius, June 9th to the 15th, 2024? I just thought of peanut butter. Okay. Peanut butter, like the food. So I don't know if you're allergic to peanut butter or what. Temperance, maybe you want peanut butter but can't get it because this is Shawshank Redemption. This is the guy who can get anything you want, no matter what it is. So there's an impatience in getting something what you want. And it's being represented by the vision of peanut butter. Page of Wands in the upright, Men in Black. You may discover a hidden layer of... The bad news is that you discover a hidden layer of your reality that you were not aware of before. And even though you embrace it because you're game, there's an impatience about... You think you know all there is to know about getting what you want, and there's a wake-up call in some way, especially if we get the Seven of Cups in reverse. No, but you get the Three of Swords. This is heartbreak. I heard tearing up. The bad news is that you discover something about yourself, because these are two both fiery cards. This is a Sagittarian cards. You find out something about a fire sign or yourself that you thought you knew them and you don't. Like they have this secret life that they don't tell anybody about. And whether it's romantic or it's a kid, because the Page of Wands can be a kid, you didn't know. And it could be something, I just heard gamer in my head. It could be that they have this gaming life. They say that they're out, working, and really that they're a professional gamer or a gambler or something like that. Or maybe they're, a cop, and you just didn't know that. Okay, I don't know. Somehow that's bad news. Like somebody wasn't truthful. So in the first reading, the good news is that you find out the earth sign is telling the truth or is the more trustworthy person. And in a different scenario of your life, you find out somebody was not truthful and it's a fiery energy. So you have two, the big theme this week is, truth, lies and truth. And I actually think the bad news is good news too. So what does this Page of Wands mean? Now, Page of Wands is in the upright is also good news. So I don't know if you're impatient to find out whether you broke somebody's heart or not. That's another scenario. Okay. What's this Page of Wands in the upright mean? For Sagittarius, and bad news for June 9th to the 15th, 2024. Welcome, everybody. Yeah, wake-up call. Remember, I told you. But here you have options. It's in reverse that it's a wake-up call, but I told you that energy was around. And sevens are very unstable energy, as are threes, as are pages. If they had a number, it would be the number 11. Okay, and impatience is always an unstable energy, even though this is a number 14 card. At any rate, somebody has choices, or you were an option, is the bad news. And yeah, the news comes out. But in a way, it might be blessing in disguise. Like this person broke your heart, but they were a whore anyway, kind of thing. So it's bad news, good news kind of energy. Let's clarify this card. What's this Three of Swords in the upright mean? Let's clear that. What's this Three of Swords in the upright mean? For Sagittarius, bad news, June 9th to the 15th, 2024. What's this Three of Swords in the upright mean? For Sagittarius, June 9th to the 15th, 2024. I feel like you have to do laundry. That came to mind. There's something that you need to clean up. So confused by this. Maybe you found out somebody broke your heart. They got married. This is related to the Justice card. You were a choice. That comes out. Ah, yeah, Justice. Somebody got married. It broke your heart. But you found out something about them that makes it... It's bad and good at the same time. It's like a blessing in disguise. Okay, well, That's pretty mild for bad news. I don't know. That sounds like good news to me. Okay, so now we're going to read for Capricorns. First, we're going to start with good news, and then we'll move on to bad news for each sign. And then at the end of Pisces, I'm going to do some personal readings. Now, if you're not in queue, please get in queue for your personal reading. And that's through PayPal only. And the link is ministryoftarot@gmail.com on PayPal. What's the good news for Capricorns? June 9th through the 15th, 2024. What's the good news for Capricorns? June 9th through the 15th, 2024. What's the good news for Capricorns? June 9th through the 15th, 2024. I heard really good news. That's what I heard. Temperance card, again, in the first position, girls' night out, but it could be any social situation where someone's very supportive or they're just listening to you. You find a comrade in arms, but I heard really good news is what I heard. I don't know if it's about a Sagittarius or an Earth sign. Here you have the Queen of Pentacles in the upright. Could be about money, a female benefactor, I want to say. And then you have the Four of Pentacles. You need the money, that's for sure, and you're going to save it. It's like money in the nick of time kind of energy. If it's romantic, it's someone you've kind of obsessed about, that's been on your mind, that you have an opportunity to go out. And it's a very patient, peaceful, stable kind of energy. Okay? Someone you've waited for with the Seven of Pentacles. Maybe you knew they were the ideal woman or male. Okay. Anyway, you find out that they like you too. If it's about money, you are waiting to get this money, and it's money in the nick of time. What does this Temperance card in the upright mean for Capricorns? June 9th through the 15th, 2024. This could be your energy as well. You could be dealing with a Sag. Please clarify the meaning of the Temperance card in the upright for Capricorns, June 9th through the 15th, 2024. Boom. The Ten of Cups in reverse. Usually not a very happy card to have it in reverse. Remember, you had the Ten of Cups in the upright, I guess, in the Sagittarius reading. Now remember, I heard really good news. I don't know if it's you're ready to go out after completing an emotional cycle, because after the 10 comes the Ace automatically. Four of Cups. That's brilliant. Four of Cups is also a very stable energy. Okay, Four of Cups is I just heard waiting for ships to come, even though that's a Three of Wands cup. Maybe there was an emotional connection that you're waiting to hear from or go out to. Now, if we get 3 fours, because we already have 2, that means work. If we get 4 fours, that's security and a welcome rest. Let's see what comes up for the Four of Pentacles. What's this Four of Pentacles in the upright for Capricorns, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What's this Four of Pentacles in the upright mean for Capricorns, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? Yeah, 3 fours. So you have work. So there's very good news in work because as a tarot cluster, you have 3 fours, right? Two. So the clarification of the Four of Pentacles is the Four of Pentacles. So the ability to save money or share money because this is a benefactoring energy. And then you have the 10 of coins. Now you have 2 tens as a tarot cluster mean new job, okay, or good luck in money. Now they're both in reverse, so there's definitely a new cycle in money coming in. And it's just it's not starting this week, but maybe the delay is important. Okay, this feels like someone's wishing you abundance, and that's good news. You hear of money coming in and it's in the nick of time, but you may not get it this week. Okay, so if you start a new job because of the 2 tens, you have to wait for payday, but at least there's light at the end of the tunnel. If you're waiting for a Sagittarius or someone to be available, they've gotten a divorce or a separation, and now they're available emotionally. And it's a very stable energy. I heard something to build on. Okay. That's for Capricorns. Now we'll do the bad news for Capricorns for the week of June 9th through the 15th, 2024. The 10th may be important because I almost said that. What's the bad news for Capricorns this week? June, this card wanted to come out. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So not quite exact timing. You may be looking to the past too much, not being in the present. So I'll leave that there. What is the bad news for Capricorns this week, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What is the bad news for Capricorns this week, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What is the good news? The bad news for Capricorns this week, June 9th through the 15th, 2024. The loss of an opportunity or a way of not being able to think in the present. So you're thinking too much in the past because in the upright, the 3 of Wands is looking into the future, right? This is back to the future. So it's an issue of looking at the past and not holding you back. The High Priestess in the upright. This is Beetlejuice because this is the movie tarot, right? The movie tarot. And again, going back to the past, people who are dead are in the past, right? I don't know if this is past Pisces or Sagittarian energy. Sagittarius did show up in your reading. Then you have the moon, 2 Pisces energy. And this is Dune, the search for water or resources, right? Again, the bad news is you want the change now, but the light is at the end of the tunnel. There's something behind the scenes that needs to happen in order to make this change happen. So this is a delay. So this feels very tied to the first reading where, say you get a new job, but you have to wait for the paycheck, right? And there's a tension, right? There's a tension about resources. I think this is June. I'm not sure. At any rate, both secretive cards here, okay? Both secretive cards. So living in the past and not being detrimental to you in the present somehow, at least spiritually. And I heard not getting what you want. So maybe you wanted one job. If you're going out for jobs, maybe you wanted one position, but they offer you a different one. But you have to take it, right? Because you need resources, something like that. If you are the king of your domain, you're holding secrets and resources back. from something or someone, and that would be bad news for you somehow. I don't know. It's kind of weird. All right, I'm just going to clarify the whole reading because it seems very tied together. Please clarify this reading for Capricorns, the week of June 9th through the 15th, 2024. Please clarify this reading for Capricorns, June 9th through the 15th, 2024. Please clarify this reading for Capricorns, June 9th through the 15th, 2024. Hermit, you're looking for answers. This is secrets looking for answers. You don't have the answer to an important question, possibly about your past, that will benefit you in the present, especially if it has to do with money or family, a family reunion. But see how you have just enough resources to keep you warm. You're not, I don't know. You're not in the present somehow, and that's bad news. See how this picture of what the Ten of Pentacles would be like, and you feel like you're in the cold somehow, or not living your best life. But Magician, you're being benefited now, but you're not appreciating it or 100% grateful because you're living in the past somehow, like you made a better wage or had a better, partner or whatever it is. You need to be more in the present. Okay, let's clarify that with an advice card from the Dream Decoder deck. Let's see if that comes up as advice. What's the advice for Capricorns this week, June 9th through the 15th, 2024, to make this a successful week for Capricorns? What's the advice for Capricorns this week to make this week a very successful one for Capricorns, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What's the advice for Capricorns this week, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? Ooh, I feel really tense. You're supposed to live in the present, but don't take anything for granted is what I'm feeling. It's an empathic feeling. Now, the card we have is disasters in reverse. So you need to block disaster or protect yourself. Get that go bag together, because anything could happen. Or you need to stay in the present and not fear the past like there's some kind of impending danger. You need to live in the present. That's very strong. Okay. Oh, here it is. It looks like I didn't show it fully on... there it is. Here it is in the upright. See, there's like a volcano, a tsunami, a plane crash. Right? Try to not think of the worst. You don't want to manifest the worst, right? Okay, now we're moving on to Aquarius. What's the good news for Aquarius this week, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What's the good news for Aquarius this week, June 9th to the 15th, 2024? What's the good news for Aquarius this week, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What's the good news for Aquarius this week, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? My throat feels scratchy. I don't know what that means. Sometimes I get that. It's not quite the same, though. It feels a little different. Sometimes I'll get like a scratchy throat if someone has a screaming match or something. Here you have the Fool card in the upright. See how she's running away from... the Fool, the person steps out of a cave. They've been while this person was captive, and it looks like involuntarily, and they're making the leap of faith and starting a new life. And here you have the Lovers card, which is Gemini energy. You may start an affair with someone, and it's a brand new beginning of a new cycle. And you have now choices in life. You want to plan out the rest of your life, and you have the ability to do so, is what I'm getting. I don't know why I'm holding it that far over. So I have an overhead camera, and so I'm not seeing how I'm holding it up. I apologize for that. Please clarify the Lovers card in the upright for Aquarius, June 9th through the 15th, 2024. You have choices. These are both choice cards too. And this person looks like they're making the choice to make a leap of faith. So you have choices this week. You have options. You have the ability to plan out the rest of your life, possibly with someone or alone. It just depends on what your vibe is. What's this Lovers card in the upright mean for Aquarius, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What's this Lovers card in the upright mean? June 9th through the 15th, 2024. Now, I fell silent there, and then I heard silence is golden. So I don't know if this is a secret, because you do see somebody else in this photograph. You know? So I don't know if this is a secret love affair or what. Now we're clarifying the Lovers card. And you have this 3 of Wands in reverse. Maybe you have options and you don't... maybe you don't see the opportunity or the... you don't... morally, you don't see the value of a clandestine affair. So you look at your options. Maybe that's the good news, that you're not stuck on somebody. And then here you have I think it's a moral choice. The good news is you're able to make a moral choice about a lover or a love affair or a romantic situation. You escape it. So let's clarify the Fool card. Possibly due to the influence of a patriarch in the family who's maybe giving you advice. This could be a priest, because this is a priest card too. What's this Fool card in the upright mean for Aquarius, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What's this Fool card in the upright mean for Aquarius, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? Remember, this is the good news reading. 2 of Wands, you have an opportunity for partnership or to move on a new path. You know that you have options, and maybe that's the good news. You choose morality, the moral road, the high road, right? And you transform. The Fool card is a transformation card, for sure. You know? You escape inhibiting circumstances. You know, you come out of the cave. It could be that because the Fool card is a religious hysteria card, you have a religious card here, you have a religious card here, that you choose a moral road. You might have an opportunity to convert or reconvert to a religion that's good news for you. And maybe it's prompted by a Gemini or a moral choice of some kind. Maybe choosing the high road and it benefits you, and you want to plan out the rest of your life. Okay. Now let's get the bad news for Aquarius. I almost said Gemini again. So Gemini is strong presence in this reading. What's the bad news for Aquarius? June 9th through the 15th, 2024. What is the bad news for Aquarius? June 9th through the 15th, 2024. Our next reading is for Pisces, and then we'll do the personal readings. Please get in queue for that by PayPal, going to ministryoftarot@gmail.com, or sending $20 to that email address via PayPal. Next week, I'll have the actual link. I couldn't find it. What's the bad news for Aquarius? June 9th through the 15th, 2024. What's the bad news for Aquarius? June 9th through the 15th, 2024. Now I'm getting the image of the Sound of Music card in my head from this deck. This is the movie tarot. Now we have that Angelina Jolie movie. So we have the Queen of Pentacles in the upright, adventurous energy, wealthy benefactress energy, and then you have the Justice card in the upright, which is vigilante justice in this deck, Western justice. And then no, we didn't get the Sound of Music, but we have the card we don't speak of. So the bad news is that there's some kind of revenge thing. Okay. Someone wants to take revenge on you. It looks like we'll have to clarify. If there is a legal judgment of some kind, you do win. Or Libra wins. But, I mean, you're the Querent, so this means that you'll win. But it's greedy. And it's revenge for revenge's sake. Okay, that's just what I'm getting, dudes. Okay. Let's clarify the Justice card. What's this Justice card in the upright mean for Aquarius in bad news June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What's this Justice card in the upright mean? A lot of morality themes in play in both readings. So there's some kind of moral choice or decision. If you make the right one, it could go really good. You make the bad one, it could go left. Okay? Either way, it's impactful. What's this Justice card in the upright mean for Aquarius? June 9th through the 15th, 2024. What's this Justice card in the upright mean for Aquarius? June 9th through the 15th, 2024. God, I've been on since 10:45. Glad to do it, though. Seven of Cups in the upright. Again, choices, trying to plan out the rest of your life, or Libra is. And then you have the Chariot card in the upright. There's an invitation, I heard, to change your life. There's something odd about it. It's adventurous, but I mean, in this movie, Angelina Jolie is trying to save the world, from evil, basically. There's some kind of holy grail artifact that she's after. Vigilante justice, where theft was involved. Theft was involved in this one. And then vampires steal your life, right? They kind of make you in a zombie. Capricorn, Scorpionic, Leo energy, Earth energy, Cancer energy, Libra energy. Let's clarify this card because that's greed or sex without love. And then we'll move on to Pisces. What's this card we don't speak of in the upright mean? For Aquarius, June 9th to the 15th, 2024. What's this card we don't speak of in the upright mean? For Aquarius, June 9th to the 15th, 2024. I need to cut this 3 times. Boom. 2 Queen of Pentacles. But they're both in the upright. Now, when you have 2 queens, that means enjoyable gossip because they're in the upright. I mean, this doesn't, as far as bad news, this seems really mild. You may hear that somebody won a legal settlement. Doesn't benefit you in some way. Maybe you wanted to be a part of it, but you're not. Maybe because you lost touch with this person. And someone is ending a cycle and possibly ending a cycle without you. And there's like a ha, you don't get to go on my journey with me kind of feel for it. They might invite you and then ghost you is another scenario. At any rate, it's weird. I don't like it. It's pretty mild though as far as bad news. Now we are going to do good news for Pisces. What's the good news for Pisces this week, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What's the good news for Pisces this week, June 9th through the 15th, 2000? I heard, now I understand. Now I heard it with inflection. It was like, now I understand. That's what I kind of, how I heard it. Now I understand. What's the good news for Pisces, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? I still feel tense though. What's the good news for Pisces this week, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? I'm being called to cut already. I heard not true, not true. Here, Magician, brand new start energy. Now, you or someone else may make a big show of having more than you have, or pretending like you don't have anything but that you have a lot. I don't know. It's not deceptive. It's like a happy surprise. You find out someone is better off than you thought, or someone finds this out about you and it benefits you. Anyway, this is the good news reading. There's some kind of new beginning because the Magician is related to the Aces, as you know. Okay. And it's a manifesting or creative energy. And then 7 of Pentacles. Since it's a good news reading, it might be that the waiting is over, or you don't fear collecting a harvest of some kind. Okay. It feels like you're ready to make a move, or someone else is. Possibly a Gemini, Aries, or Virgo. And if it is a Virgo, it's the second decan Virgo with the 9 of Pentacles. If you were waiting on money, it is manifesting for you. That is the good news, that you are self-sufficient. You are plenty. You might even come into wealth. Okay? Interesting. Bottom of the deck, you have the 6 of Cups, someone from the past. Okay. Let's clarify. Now, this is the good news portion of the reading. Then we'll do the bad news for Pisces, and then we'll move on to the personal readings, which are in queue on PayPal. What's the 7 of Pentacles in reverse mean for Pisces, week of June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What is this 7 of Pentacles in reverse mean for Pisces, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? The Sun in reverse, and this is the sound of music, right? Remember, she worked for Nazis. Anyway, she was a nanny of some sort, right? This is a happy card. The waiting is over. Maybe you don't have to work for anyone anymore. Ten of Swords, the end of a mental cycle. There is completion. The betrayal from the past is over and you're out of this energy, right? Interesting. And Eight of Wands, you may communicate with someone or they you. There's either an Aries, Gemini, or Virgo. Okay, let's clarify the Magician card. What's this Magician card in the upright mean for Pisces? In good news, June 9th through the 15th, 2024. What's this Magician card in the upright mean for Pisces, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What is this Magician in the upright mean for Pisces, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? I heard don't cut. Four of Swords. If you were working hard and you don't have to work anymore, you're in enforced rest and you're going to treat yourself, to being served and all that. And then the Three of Swords. It's bittersweet, whatever it is. It's bittersweet. Maybe you're nursing a heartbreak or you're taking a step back to look at your options. So that's amazing. Anyway, let's do the bad news reading for Pisces, and then we'll move on to personal readings. Now, if you're not in queue for a personal reading, please do so. It's only $20. I usually charge $55, so jump on that. What's the bad news for Pisces this week? June 9th through the 15th, 2024. I heard retirement, but it feels like an extension of the first reading. So you may be retiring if you're of that age. What's the bad news for Pisces this week? June 9th through the 15th, 2024. What's the bad news for Pisces this week? June 9th through the 15th, 2024. Boom. Ace of Swords. So if you're in enforced rest because you're retiring or whatever it is, you won't know what to really do with yourself, is what I'm getting. You're on the cusp of a brand new karmic cycle and a brand new beginning in life. You just ended a cycle. And here you have the Judgment card. Now see how someone's cradling someone during a transition, or there's no second chances for a new beginning that you're trying to make happen, especially if it's with a Scorpionic type or an Aquarius Pisces. Here is your energy. You're wishing upon a star for a new beginning with someone, but there's no second chance. It's basically what I'm getting. I don't know if they're a Cancer sign, but you have this restoration of faith in the near future, so don't fret. Okay. This is a temporary energy, in other words. So even though it's not fabulous, it's not horrible either. Please clarify the Judgment card in reverse for Pisces, June 9th through the 15th, 2024. What's this Judgment card in the reverse mean for Pisces, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What's this Judgment card in the reverse, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? What's this Judgment card in the reverse, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? Boom. The Two of Pentacles in the upright, trying to maintain balance, or You are balanced after finding out that you don't have another chance for ascension with someone, especially if they're Pisces, Aquarius, Scorpio. But a lot of Scorpio energy. And it's definitely an end of a cycle. So you're ending one portion of your life and going into a brand new one. I don't even think you want a second chance with someone, but it's kind of bittersweet, like I said. Maybe you end something before it's ready to end in order to seek balance. Or you retire and there's an ending of steady, balanced money or amounts of money. But you're hopeful, okay? These are good bookends to have. Something is reliant spiritually. I mean, this is, it has like Hanged Man energy because she's hanging upside down with the World card in reverse. So there's no ascension because you have these two descending cards. So I don't know if your money is going down, but you knew about it, I feel. Okay. Well, let's see what this star card is about. What's the star card in the upright mean for Pisces? And bad news, June 9th through the 15th, 2024. What's the star card in the upright mean for Pisces, June 9th through the 15th, 2024? Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel, please. That would be amazing. Six of Wands, victory. Well, I mean, this isn't bad. This isn't bad. You're ending one part of your life and going into another one. Maybe you're not quite ready to do it. Or you just don't know how you're going to react to, say, retirement. Okay? Retirement is a recurring theme in my head right now. Looking to the past and your past wishes. Feeling victorious anyway. Like, things have been pretty good so far. Now that you have a time to stand back and go and assess, Not bad, Pisces. Okay, now we're going to read for Tammy. Is she the only one signed up? Let's see. One moment, please. Okay. We only have one reading, so we're going to read for Tammy. And her reading, let's timestamp this. Oh, I don't see the time here. What time it is? Okay. Oh, Tammy's here. Cool. Okay, go ahead and timestamp it then, Tammy. So, family member being deceitful. Okay, so it's really two questions. Because you're a VIP, I will answer both. Let me see. Which one should I start with? I'm going to do the same decks. So we'll answer the yes-no question first. Is the family member Tammy is thinking about right now being deceitful in the manner in which they are acting? Is the family member Tammy has on her mind right now in terms of this question being deceitful and gaslighting the parents? I heard yes in my head. being called to cut this multiple times, which is a little unusual. The answer is yes, because we have at least 2 upright cards, and they're not great, okay? You have this Cinderella scene, right, where someone's made their way out of a maze. This is the 9 of Wands, waiting for the other shoe to drop, literally, okay? Someone's stealing away. I don't know if they're experiencing I almost heard mental illness. I mean, I got that vibe. I didn't really hear it. Sometimes when I feel things, I say I hear them because it's hard to explain how you feel words, okay, or phrases. But here's a Tower. And then Hierophant, a secret comes out. So, I mean, this could be the scenario where the secret comes out. The answer is yes. Are they doing this intentionally and gaslighting and being deceitful? Yes. They're sneaking away, possibly because they got something going on in their head that's like too much, and secrets are revealed. So let's clarify the Tower, and then we'll find out what the motive is. I mean, this could be the, pseudo motive where they're just not thinking correctly for whatever reason. What's this Tower in the upright mean in this reading for Tammy? What's this Tower in the upright mean for Tammy in this reading? What's this Tower in the upright mean for Tammy in this reading? Ooh, I feel so tense. Like tense. 8 of Coins. To me, the 8 of Coins is apprenticeship. I don't know if they're being told this is what they should do by an outside party, possibly a Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, or, Scorpio. That's weird. Whoever it is thinks they're a know-it-all. They're being influenced. I mean, we'll still do the second reading because you're a VIP. Page of Cups, they might be a Scorpio. Or if your family member is a Scorpio. They're very romantic. Again, there's like this weird vibe of possible mental illness or cloudiness, or someone's had a sudden event where it was jarring and it kind of sent them over the edge, whether permanently or temporarily. They're trying to keep their cool though, or this is someone in their life who's a water sign, who's kind of got them captive in this cup, especially if your family member is a Pisces. They're being held by this person who's around their age or your age. You might get an emotional message, an apology, but it's not true. It's deceitful. Okay? Because the answer is yes about the deceit. I kind of want to know what this means. This 9 of Wands. The other shoe drops because something comes out. Does that make sense, Tammy? What's this 9 of Wands in the upright mean in terms of Tammy's question? What's this 9 of Wands in the upright mean in terms of, in the context of Tammy's question? I heard love, hate. So I don't know if this person is a black sheep that nobody kind of understood fully. 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. This person spends money, like a lot of money. The other shoe drops. The other shoe drops about spending money or money in general. Now, when you have 2 pages, the tarot cluster means trouble between friends. Vigilante, someone feels misunderstood, like I said, like the guy in Taxi Driver. So that's our big thing. Like, you don't understand me, you don't get me. but that's this person's excuse. It's like if they're caught out, or because they're eccentric, at least mildly so, if not fully. They were eccentric anyway, and they just, instead of correcting themselves or adapting to expectations, at least social ones, they just go, well, they just act like they misunderstood, that they're not doing anything wrong, which is a form of mental illness. They can't adapt to, to social norms. His mother has always been there, same way towards my parents. She's guiding him. Okay. Well, let's answer the other part of the same question. What is the motivation? Can't figure out the motive. I'm going to use the movie tarot for this. No, you know what? I'm going to use a different deck. I'm going to use the Rider-Waite because that's, the easiest to discern. One moment, please. Ooch. Please give me the essence of the motive for the family member being deceitful. Please give to Tammy's family. Please give the essence of the motive or motives for the deceit happening in Tammy's family right now. I'm getting a vision in my hand. I'm trying to discern it. I do see the color red. Not in front of my eyes, but like part of the image, which tells me it's family. Please give me the essence of the motive or motives. I heard money. Income, I heard. I guess that's the same thing. Emperor, father figure, grandfather, older brother, King of Cups in reverse, emotionally unstable, water sign, and then the Queen of Wands. I don't know if the person guiding him is a fire sign. I'm not loving this at all. I'm not loving this. Let's pull some more cards. The World card, somebody trying to change a situation but can't. Page of Wands in reverse. Bad news. Justice. I don't know if someone's trying to legally do it. Someone feels entitled. They're sharing in the wealth, I heard. I don't know if this has to do with money. Ultimately, it's about money. Whether that's a real thing now, you may think it's emotional now, but it's like a multi-layered thing that has to do with money in the end of it. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Cups in the upright, Ace of Wands. I don't know. It's like you said, it's really kind of murky. It's really like, it feels like almost like a secret mission. You know what I mean? It feels like a secret mission. See, yeah, okay. She will never forgive my brother for leaving them. At least that's what I think. Okay, so this has to do with like a sister-in-law then? Oh no, his mother. His mother has always been the same way toward my parents. Interesting. I'm confused. His mother has always his mother. So your brother's mother? I don't understand. Oh, so this is like a stepbrother then. Same way towards her parents, she's guiding him. Oh, she seems really icky to me. So let's take her. Let's find out about her. Yes, I'm giving you a third reading, honey. Please tell us what we need to know about this Queen of Wands. Please tell us what we need to know about this Queen of Wands. She's in the upright, though. I mean, she believes what she's doing is right. What's this Queen of Wands? Please tell me more what we need to know about this Queen of Wands in context of Tammy's questions. What do we really need to know about this Queen of Wands? Seven of Cups, wake-up call. She's having the wake-up call. And that's not necessarily good. Maybe she has a wake-up call that she has very limited power. I don't know. Person who can get things. Sagittarian energy, Shawshank Redemption. She feels she's innocent or made a mistake. Ace of Coins. See, I told you it was about money ultimately. Squeezing the dime is what I heard. Squeezing the dime. Nephew. Yes, ex-sister-in-law. Yeah, I'm not loving her energy. She believes she's right. She believes she's innocent. She believes she's, in the upright. So, I mean, as far as motive, she feels she's doing the right thing. So, I mean... But, I mean, this is a wake-up call. Maybe she'll discover that she's not. I don't think so with this Temperance card here, though. But she may, in other words, maybe it's not a wake-up call. Maybe she feels she has no option. She has to. There's a feeling of entitlement because she feels she's a queen. And she needs to protect her son who's is in a prison. Wrongfully so. Ace of Coins, it's about money. Ultimately, it's about money. Down the road, it's about money. It's like she's trying to secure his release, if that makes sense. Kind of weird. I don't like it. Kind of weird. Thank you for getting a reading, babe. I appreciate you so much. Well, thank you for joining me for this, and thank you, Tammy, for being here too, and seeing you and Mama Jamma, and you're awesome. I'll see you guys next week, okay? I'm really hungry. I'm gonna go. I hope you enjoyed that reading, babe. You're welcome. Thank you. Okay, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.